Hey there, YouTubers. Tom here from Tom's Test Kitchen, and it's really cold here in Texas today. We actually got snow. So I'm making something called stuffed peppers soup. Now I got here poblano peppers, and a pound of ground pork, and a stalk of celery. Got some salt and pepper to taste, some white rice, uncooked, a 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, and a can of tomato juice, garlic, onion, and apple cider vinegar. So let me get this all prepped up, chopped, and ready, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I got 2 tablespoons of canola oil heated in the Dutch oven. So I'm just going to add the peppers, and you can see they're kind of a rough chop. That's what you're looking for. I love poblanos. They are so good. Traditionally, or technically, this recipe called for green bell peppers, but I'm using poblanos. So now I got some celery all diced up, and some diced onions, and we're just going to saute these briefly. Don't want to brown them, we just want to saute them till they're nice and soft. And I got the garlic here, that's 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to put that in just a little bit. So I just want to stir this around, just saute them till they're nice and soft. Okay, that's only been a few minutes, so let's add our garlic. You don't want to add your garlic at first because sometimes it can overcook and burn and get kind of bitter. So I like to add that last. So let's just give that a good toss and saute that and get that garlic mingled in with the rest of the vegetables. Boy, it smells good. Okay, now let's add our pork. Originally, the recipe called for ground beef and green bell peppers because, you know, it's stuffed peppers soup. So I thought I'd add a little twist by using pork, ground pork, and the poblano peppers, and then tweaking it a little bit more with the way I like to make stuffed peppers, because I like to do a tomato sauce that has the crushed tomatoes, onion, and the apple cider vinegar to go on top. So I figured, I think I can kind of tweak this a little bit, make it a little bit unique. So we just want to brown up the ground pork with the vegetables. I'll be right back. Okay, here we have the pork nicely done. The peppers have sauteed a little bit more so they're nice and soft. So now we're going to add a half cup of the white rice, the uncooked white rice, and then just toss that really well. Yeah, someone on my Facebook, I'm in one of the groups, What's for Dinner Tonight, and she posted this recipe that she was making one night called stuffed pepper soup. So I thought it sounded good. So now we're just going to add our 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Give that a good stir. I'm searching for my can of, there we go. There's a cup of tomato juice. Starting to look really good. Look at those colors. And it's starting to smell even better. So now we're going to add 3 cups of water. You could use chicken broth, make it a little bit richer, but I didn't have any chicken broth on hand. And that's the 3rd cup. Okay. And let's turn the heat down to simmer. I'm just going to let this simmer for a while. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cider vinegar. I really love that addition of the cider vinegar in with the tomatoes. It adds such a great flavor. Now a few grains of black pepper. And a teaspoon of kosher salt. We can always adjust these seasonings later, so that's what I'm starting with. Give that a good stir. Yeah, it's starting to smell really good now. Smelling like stuffed peppers. Okay, let's put the top on and just let it simmer for a little while, and we'll be back. Okay, it's been simmering for about 45 minutes. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, needs a little bit more salt, a little bit more black pepper, and another tablespoon of cider vinegar. You could barely taste that vinegar, and I really think it adds a lot to this dish. So there's 1 more tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Another teaspoon of kosher salt. Or if you don't like things that salty, you can leave it out. I'm just going by my taste. And some more black pepper. It's starting to really thicken up. That rice is starting to cook and add a lot of starch to the broth. It's going to be a really good soup. Okay, I'm going to let this simmer, and then I'll show you how I'm going to plate it up. One more taste. Yep, spot on. Okay. I'll see you when I'm ready to serve this. Okay. Got the soup in the bowl, and I'm going to add some sour cream. I like adding sour cream and dill to my stuffed peppers, so why not add it to the soup? We got some sour cream and some dill weed. Those flavors go together so well. Okay, let's get a taste here. Some soup, some sour cream, some dill. And it is so good. It tastes just like stuffed peppers, but it's a soup. Definitely a thumbs up. I really love this. I'm definitely going to make this again. There you go. Stuffed peppers soup.